Alright, Super Scope 6 returns. I'm back after a bit of a break here. I got this new scope part. As you can see, it's this little black thing on the tip of the scope. Essentially, it's a little tiny hole that it might make the aiming more precise. I'm actually not confident from the tiny bit I did look at it, but just in case, I waited till I got this. We'll see if it actually makes a difference. What song is this? This is not the song normally for this mode, right? Interesting, I never noticed that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let me start the timer. We'll see if this makes a difference. Another thing I want to kind of try to get good at is... There's two ways I can move my, my scope to aim. There's turning the scope, which I think might be what's getting me off, but I'm not sure. Or there's moving my whole body. There's kind of two different ways to do it, so... I might have to try to nail down which of those is the better way to do this. This may not make it any better, and I'll just have to get good, and I waited all this time for nothing, but... I just wanted to make sure. Oh, that's pretty precise. We'll see if it lasts. It may have more of an impact than I realized, though, so let's just see. It's been a while since I've done this too, though, so I may be a bit rusty. Hopefully I don't get too tired here as well. It's so hard to stay centered exactly the same way every time. Here's kind of the moment of truth, though. Actually, this seems good so far. Maybe it's too early to say, but it feels a bit more precise than it often was last time. But maybe I'm being presumptuous, and it's because things haven't gotten heated yet. Alright, that was pretty good. I usually do good here, though, so... Not too much of a surprise. You know what's something that's impressed me about this scope, I will say? Not impressed me, but something I've been, I guess, surprised by based on what people were saying. Everyone was like, this thing is gonna eat your batteries in like 2 hours, but it's been 8 hours and 45 minutes, and I haven't had to change the batteries once. Now, I don't know if that's just advancements in, like, battery technology? Or what? But I haven't had to replace the batteries once yet on this thing. Even though I have a bunch of spares. Just in case. On standby. Okay, good sign. Ooh. See if I can keep it up. Those were 4 and 1 semester. Like I need to maybe recalibrate here. Ugh, just by a tiny bit. A little far to the right, actually. But that's maybe not too bad. Up and down is the big problem. As I miss up and down. Oh, great. Messed up now. Was doing good. But I missed an Easter shot. Oops. Still fine. Seems like the vertical aiming is a little better. That mess up there earlier, I don't even know what it was. Oh, it's just still gonna be hard though, I think. Regardless. It's just so hard not to let things spiral out of control. I'm gonna try recalibrating again. I just need to stay consistent, that's the thing. Why does he keep going to the right? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So earlier mess up was timing? I thought it might have been. Because I kind of panicked about one of the shots there. Every time I take my scope off my shoulder, I feel like it's probably just smarter to recalibrate it. Now it's off. Right. It's centered there. And I don't know what the deal with that is. Again, left-right distance isn't as big of a deal to me. It's more the vertical, I think, that's important. There's more forgiveness on the left and right than there is on the up and down. Too bad I saved Mario, like, literally right before I lost the life. Kind of unfortunate. One thing that's really hard about this mode is that unless you can tell you messed up right away, you can't linger too long on a single missile, because then you'll just get overwhelmed by everything else. There I got lucky in realizing I messed up right away. Okay, on to the second half. I mean, maybe I could also practice again with save states. We'll see. If it ends up still becoming a problem. Ooh, man, this is so hard though still. I feel like so stressed. Ah! My scope just popped off. Now the timing is just slightly different here. Whoa. Whoa, why don't I remember it being like this? I'm getting just lodged here in the stress of it all. That was timing once again. Whoa, when did you get there? Dang it, I thought it was like nothing there. Oh shoot, man. Over. That one's hard. There's so much going on in that one when Mario flies by. barely getting that. Uh-oh. Ooh, man, okay. Whew, that was scary. Seems like I'm doing a little better, though, especially for a first try back. Most of my mess-ups don't seem to be vertical distance, even if I don't make this. This does seem better. It's a little high, but I'm good. Okay, I think I am doing better. Uh-oh. Okay. Don't have a lot of life left, but I've only made it this far like one other time, I think. To get it on my first try is hopefully good. What if the whole time it's just my arm gets tired by the end of the stream, and that's always been my problem? Just in case. I'm not sure if that one was too high or not. That one was too high. Shoot, I still missed it. Man. Oh, I missed. Ah, bummer. That was good. I just messed up a couple times. One of those times near the end was a vertical shot, but maybe that was just me. I don't know. Bummer. Mario sometimes makes things worse, man. Just makes things even more complicated. I wish the scope didn't move forward and backwards. That's kind of annoying to me. I'm noticing it more here. The new piece in. I'll tell you what I mean, I guess next time I can. Next break I have. Oops. I did that with two eyes open, which clearly messed me up. Wonder if, like, how many people have actually... Whoa, why did it shoot there? How many people have actually done this one from level 1 all the way to level 30? So one thing that's slightly annoying that might be affecting things too is this scope slides around just a little bit in the socket for some reason, and I worry that... And maybe that's to adjust for, like, different head sizes and stuff, but it kind of is annoying when I push it in by mistake as I'm stressing. I had way too many close calls there at the beginning. That section was bad. I don't know what I was doing. This game stresses me out. Kind of crazy. I've almost been on it for 9 hours already, too. I knew that was the last one, so I went crazy on it. It was a little sketchy right at the end. Do you have the original Famicom Nino? Because the Japanese zapper is pretty different than the US zapper. Theirs looks like an actual revolver. Shoot. Man, some of them I'm still pretty late on. I should probably shoot. Whoa! Or, like, I'm trailing kind of behind them, actually. Oh, I missed one there. Due to timing, once again. Oh, hold on. I'm way in a bad... Man, I was holding my scope so bad there. And I only kind of realized it because of this outer piece. That's probably what's happened in the past when I've started to do bad. Oh, unfortunately, that just puts me in a worse spot now. Should probably go further forward. I think that's kind of my... If I do have a timing issue, that's it. What? I missed one? Oh, did I miss one along the top again? Was that the level where green thing went above the top? Dude, I'm doing not so hot now. Yeah, that was. 15's the one that gets that sneak by me sometime. Ah, man, I hate that. This one isn't so hot. This one does feel more like my own personal feelings, though, once again. Not so much with the scope. Hold on, I'm just not looking at this thing going and just reposition myself more than anything right now. This is not great. No! Dude, Mario, you flew in front of my missile! That was, like, stupid! Because he goes straight right. And he was just stuck with my missile. That's so frustrating. I didn't know you could hit him still after that. Oh, it's like I gotta wait for it to be lined up better, I guess? Man, that was dumb. Mario, you got it. You messed me up that time. Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe there's a better time to hit him on that one. That's something where save states could help me figure out the best time for it. It's just hard when Mario lines himself up like that. My missiles that I need to hit. Off right now. So what do you think of Famicom Dead Complete? It's produced by the same guy who did Gumshoe. Isn't it Sakamoto? Wasn't he the same guy that did the original Famicom Detective Clubs even? Wasn't the originals even his work? I actually thought that was pretty cool. I was surprised. That was not what I expected Emio to be. That was like best case scenario for me. Oops. Now, my only question is now I'm really concerned, or not concerned, I'm really like, should I play this now or wait for 20 years later to play it on stream for it to be a surprise? Oh, it's such a long wait though. But I am really curious. It's kind of cool that they finally made a third one, other than, you know, the Satellaview kind of spin-off. I want to play it, it's just a matter of would it be better to wait. For a game like that, would it be better to wait for me to get it in the challenge, you know? Considering the story is the main, or like the mystery aspect of it is like part of the main draw of it. Would it be better for me to do it on stream so that the mystery component is there, you know? I might buy it right away regardless, though. Just to support the series. Yo, can you imagine if we actually get Ayumi and Smash after this? Now that the series is officially alive. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I think the other guy on the cover is Itsugi, right? So it takes place... I think it's going to take place with him as an adult again. I'm sure I got that. Whoa! That was not where I shot. You submit a sequel to the first game? Yeah, that's what it kind of seems like. I've seen people already speculating what are the chances Utsugi dies in this one. Or if one of the main characters would even. I don't know if they do that to either of the main two. At this point. It'd be surprising. It is interesting, it is... I don't know how... Like, Sakamoto's involved, but there is a third-party developer that was involved with the remakes, and I imagine they're involved here, too. Anyone know from, like, the credits, just... Like, is it just Sakamoto from Nintendo that's involved, or is there other people from his team, too, that work with the third-party devs? I don't really know. I haven't looked too much into the credits of the remakes. I just know that there is a third-party developer that worked on the remakes with Sakamoto. Yeah, I imagine it's going to be with the same people who did the remakes. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but everything about it seems to be pretty similar to the remake stylistically, at least. So it makes sense to me if they were still involved, but who knows for sure. It's kind of funny. I feel like everyone kind of assumed it was going to be like some kind of, I don't know, survival horror game for some reason. When, granted, you know, there's some darker, spooky elements to those games. But it's more on, like, the mystery thriller side of things. Oh, man. Whew. And if you look at the Australian rating for the game, it actually does explain the M rating. And it looks like it's going to be more for just it having kind of intense themes more than anything else. It talks about domestic abuse and suicide and stuff like that, so... It's just not what people, I think, were initially speculating it was going to be. It's not some sort of, you know, I don't know... survival. Like I said, it's not going to be a survival horror type of game, obviously. There's still some loose plastic on this thing from the 3D prints, which doesn't surprise me too much. Alright. Are you serious? I missed it? Ooh. Okay, that's not too bad. I got, for how shaky things got, something about going from left to right. I'm finding myself getting off-centered more, which kind of explains why I messed up more on this side. It's funny, this is helping me realize when I get off. I don't always know how to correct it, though. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, the second game in particular definitely had some kind of, I don't know, the whole, you know, spooky story of the girl who stands behind. But it's not quite the same thing as, I think, what people were thinking. Man. Still better, I think, than that previous run, but man, this is still tough. I'm just noticing for some reason it's harder for me to stay on target. Don't know what, or like, keep it in a firm position. I'm not sure what it is. Let me try to be more intentional about staying firm. Whoa, what am I missing here? How am I missing? I was panicked there at the end. Man, okay, this is where I was before. I don't know what it is. Something is making it really hard for me to stay consistent here. It's like I'm seeing why I failed on this half more. It's hard to describe exactly how I'm seeing it, but I'm seeing it. Really good. Wow. Why did that seem so much worse last time? I just realized how close this is. Holy moly. Shoot, I just noticed about it. It's like the inverse. Yes, I think I did it! Progress! Woohoo! Finally! Man! Alright, that's the chunk. Finally. I wonder how much harder this last bit's gonna be, though. I think I'm just gonna lose here intentionally, though. I don't want to do this with 2 lives. Dude, so I just did my video, or I'm working on my script for Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers. The printer boost is real, I guess so. I even feel like the intro to that video is going to be longer than the actual summary. I might trim some of it out, though. So I talk about win conditions in these kind of games. I actually decided I am talking about Game & Watch release dates in Japan and the sales. It all kind of, I was able to make it fit well together. Because it's the Crystal Screen, it's the final series, it's a new series, so it makes sense to bring up sales again. It has the interesting limited edition Discoon version, which works perfectly in talking about the Japanese release dates, or Japanese releases. And then the whole World 9, Loop 9, World 8 thing, confusion, is a good chance to bring up the win conditions, so we'll see if I trim some of it out, but the initial draft is kind of long on the intro. And I think, if anything, it's a good one to do it on, though, because Super Mario Bros. Is probably the one people are more interested in anyway, so you think it might catch people's interest more than most. So get ready for a Game & Watch video with more to talk about than usual. Whew, I'm just taking a bit of a break here, too. Oh, I forgot I was going to move my water closer here. I mean, it must be the 3D printed part that helped there, right? The fact that I got it that quickly. It kind of makes sense. Being referred to as a luxury release by who? I'm curious. Were they more expensive then? I mean, it kind of makes sense that this little dot here, you know, is going to help me be more precise. It helps me, what I noticed, because what it does is, because it when I'm perfectly centered. What's interesting is it still allows me to get off center, but it helps me know when I'm getting off center. By the guy who knows to claim every Game & Watch sales. When I'm perfectly centered, the circles kind of line up because due to the way the scope is. I'm looking through a smaller hole and it's going out a bigger hole. When they're perfectly lined up, that's when I know I'm centered. When they're not lined up, I can still see the scope, but the circles don't line up. I'm seeing like a weird oval shape as a result, and that's how I know I'm getting off and I need to adjust. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's so hard to describe this because you guys don't see my perspective, but... I also think the size of it is actually contributing too. Interestingly enough, it's helping me, like, rest it in my eye socket a little better, weirdly enough. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm finding it easier to, like, stabilize this thing's shape into my eye. If that makes sense. Helps me turn into a pirate, I guess. Arr. So I think that's helping me, too, to be more consistent because of how well it fits into my eye socket. I don't know if that's just luck, or if that was by design. But I think that might be helping, too. Should make a pirate emote from out of that one. Yeah, I was wondering that too, if the Crystal series cost more, but I like tried to find an ad for it, and I couldn't find anything. There might be more out there, and I didn't dig hard enough, but... It's kind of funny, I more closely talk about, too, the rise and fall of the Game & Watch sales, and it's interesting seeing, like, starts with Silver Series, and they sold pretty well. Then they did Gold and Widescreen, and those did really well. And then they did Multi-Screen, and Multi-Screen is kind of the peak. And that's where Game & Watch Donkey Kong comes from. I did beat 20. Yep, Suji, you missed it. And what's interesting is it starts to dip, but it's still pretty high. But you'll notice this year where it dipped, they actually output more games than the previous year. So that's when Panorama, Tabletop, and New Widescreen all got introduced. And Multi-Screen was still going strong. So the dip started in 84... And what's interesting is they had more games and less sales in the end. So I imagine, even though the sales were strong, that was definitely kind of the start of the downfall, I think, still, because it shows that despite them pumping more, the sales started to go down. It's really interesting. And then after that, it took a nosedive down to the lowest year ever, down to 2 million, as opposed to the 3 million from the first year. It's kind of interesting. And then after that, they stopped releasing in Japan. In 95, they only released one Game & Watch. An anecdote of someone talking about the cost. Yeah, I could bring it up. I'm just not sure there's enough information. It does seem like to be the case, but I wish I could find like an actual, you know, some magazine article or like, I don't know, somewhere where you can see the cost. I could mention it that anecdotally I've seen people say it cost more, but I guess I could. Alright. Let's go. Let's see how hard 21 through 30 is. I imagine this is going to be pretty tough. Newer ones didn't even get ads. You might still be able to find screenshots or something. If they didn't even get ads, though, that's kind of crazy. Alright. Let's do this. I don't even think I've barely glanced at these levels, so these could be pretty tough. It could just... I'm hoping it's kind of just an extension of the previous difficulty. Maybe a bit harder, we'll see. Okay, starting us off with big ones, that's a good sign. There's a lot, though. Is there more missiles? I don't remember how many there was in the previous difficulties. Okay, this is a little bit much. It's easy targets, but there's quite a bit of them here. Whoa! I can't believe I hit that guy. I hit him, like, off the screen. Did you see that? The missile I shot for one guy hit someone else. Okay, this is actually scaring me. This is a lot of missiles. I'm gonna have to fire like crazy. And just hope they hit. Yeah, but even, I don't know. I want to see a real price tag before I state that they were more expensive. Again, maybe I just say anecdotally, I've seen people say it, but I don't know. I need to see more, even, and if it doesn't exist, then I just won't ever be confident. Whoa, what happened there? Mario already. This is already kind of stressful. Not my favorite. Kind of concerning. That was already hard. I mean, I haven't lost yet, but this feels tough. This feels tougher, which isn't a good sign. I know I have to shoot right where Mario is. Can you tell that's what I'm doing? And I've actually gotten pretty consistent as a result too. What the shot and dude? It's a little high. Okay, still. Far away ones are definitely the nastiest. Oh, I didn't see that guy on the top. Oh, there's multiple up there. Dude, I'm getting messed up. Ah, that was really bad. Okay, I gotta be careful. Level 23 has a lot of tricky, surprise along the top ones. Some of that is just going to be learning here. Doesn't surprise me too much. I got caught off guard by something like that. I just wasn't ready for it. I need someone in the room. I need a operator next to me telling me, looking at the radar. Careful, you got one coming up high. Don't miss it. Oh, it's over. That was tough. They put 3 hard ones in the line there, and I failed. Ooh, boy, this is gonna be hard. Great. It is not just an extension of the previous. That was the wrong mode. What happens here? Player 1. Oh, they have to recalibrate because there's if you're shifting the gun between 2 people. Is this just a back and forth thing? I think so. There's no lives in this mode. Oh, great. Well, I'm gonna relax, I guess, my own a bit more. It's kind of wild to me when I was looking back at those sales again. There was a bump. I think it was 99 or there was 90 or 89 or 90, one of the two. And that was after they released the last Game & Watch. There was like a bump. Kind of interesting. I wonder if those were some of those like third-party releases or what. Oh. Here too. It still says stage 1. I don't want to keep going with this. How long does this go on for? Well, let's figure out. Guess it'll work for somebody. I keep forgetting things. Alright, I just got one chunk of this game left. Progress today is good. That gives me hope. Even if it seems really hard right now. Now I can at least say I looked at the two-player mode to see what it was like. See if I even think it's worth giving a mention, though. I don't know, I might switch to a different game if I'm still stuck on that, though, by, you know, hour 2. Just because I'm giving my arm a rest. We'll see. No! Wow, what a great score you guys got. Man, you're so skilled. Maybe I should have picked one. Oh, there's more stages. Never mind. Looks like there's probably 3 total. Yeah, that's what I would guess. I'm not gonna do this. Ugh, too much sitting around. Boo, 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 boo. Complete. I kind of wish I had this scope properly for the whole game. Probably would have helped. This scope piece, I should say. I wonder if that piece is still somewhere in my room or not, too. So I swear I had it. Maybe I didn't. I just remember I remember seeing a listing online that didn't have it, and I was like, oh shoot, I definitely want to make sure I buy one that does have it. Maybe they like. Unfortunately, I just can't remember what the state of the package was when I first got it. Those two are so close together. Dude, when I open my other eye, it makes everything look like it's further to the left than it is, and it kind of throws me off. I think I need to be a little faster, too, so I'm not letting these get so far to the left, because that leaves me less room for forgiveness when I do mess up. That's been my fault, though. I don't know if I hit that, I did. Or shoot, I actually missed Mario. Or Iggy, or whoever that is. That? Pretty good for the first two. I think I was doing this good last time, though. I got messed up as it went on. Come on, stay on top of it. This is the one that bamboozled me. I gotta watch the top here. I shot too high there, didn't I? I missed again. I could tell I was turning my scope in a bad way, though. Dude. 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 This level is hard. Man, that one's tough. There's a lot going on. I'm having a really hard time just keeping up with that one. One slip is all it takes. Man! It's only level 3 as well. Oh. I did bad on that last time, too. My fears are coming to be realized. This last 10 are even notably harder. Nice. Couldn't tell if those misses were up and down or left and right again. Seemed like it was actually left and right, but I'm not totally sure. These are getting pretty chaotic, so I was just kind of losing track of it all. I wouldn't be surprised if it was both, too. It's really hard, again, under pressure for me to keep things steady. This has got to be so much easier if you're playing it on like an emulator on a PC with a mouse. So much easier. It's probably not even close, frankly. That's why I've been the temptation just to do it on the computer would be because I've had to do that for other games. I did it for Versus Duck Hunt, Versus Gumshoe. How would it really be that different? Okay, come on. These first two aren't that bad. It's this third one, everything goes terribly. I wonder if I should just start memorizing when the ones along the top come. Beautiful, beautiful. Mwah. Okay. I don't know what I did better, but I did better. I think I was just more on top of it. Getting things sooner, realizing I just need to go up and down constantly. That was bad. Whoops. That was just me double clicking on accident. My finger just panicked. So that went out of the corner of my scope. Oh man, I'm smoking this right now. Ooh. Still not even close, though. It's tough. Very tough. So let's see. That's still. Oh, I'm getting so off. Oh my goodness. Not with my aiming, but with my scope positioning. Only one miss from that. I'll take it. Whew, that was stressful. I could tell, like, that oval was for me. It was a vertical one that time. It wasn't a horizontal one. I could tell. I was just... The way I had my face lodged onto the scope wasn't quite right. Something was wrong. Now, I imagine this is where the real challenge is going to begin. That was lucky. Mario swung where I thought he wasn't going to go. Oh man, I'm actually doing good. Come on, come on. Dude, I felt like I was getting off a lot there, though. I'm surprised I still did as good as I did. I had a really hard time keeping things straight. Ooh. Whoa. Man, I feel like I don't know why this is so hard for me to stay on. Or stay steady. I don't know if I'm just getting nervous now or what. I don't know if you've noticed this, but Mario's been showing up in every other level now, too. At least there's that. Oh, man, I'm doing so good, but I can tell I'm struggling. Doing good despite that, but it's really, again, hard to describe. It's all stuff in my eyes you guys can't see. Man, this scope has got to be helping me. I'm doing way too good. Compared to before, it's gotta be the magic 3D printed part, man. I was not, when I first was looking through this when I got it, I wasn't expecting it to make this much of a difference. Holy moly. It's just helping me stay centered, I think. There were some really close calls there, too. Oh, I'm getting kind of off. So. Uh-oh. Man, that was so bad right after I was bragging. No! I just got a cop. I was too far to the right. Oh, last level. But I'm struggling. Tell me you're just gonna give me the same pattern again and again. Whoa! No! What happened there? Why was I off? What happened? I was so close! How many missiles were left? Oh, that hurts. I had to have been close. What happened there at the end? Why did I miss those two? What was wrong? I couldn't tell what was wrong. Oh, man. Did I fire too soon? Was I not far enough to the right? Or was it a vertical thing? It was only those last three? That's so painful. I don't know if I just, was doing crazy good, too, and I won't be able to replicate. Is that a different person, actually, for each of the 9 difficulties? I thought it was just one for each of the 3 modes. Man, I'm so sad. Am I gonna be able to replicate how good I was doing there? Oh, it was just those last 3, man. And they were all easy ones, too. Okay, that last level isn't too hard. I just goofed at the end. Anyone know what I did wrong there? Curious. I might have just been stressing out too much. That's so painful. Oh, that hurts so bad, man. I was almost free. So painful. Oh, man. I hate getting that close. Getting close and choking is the worst feeling. At least I know I can do it. At least I know I can. I definitely can do this. I mean, unless the stars align so... Man, my wrist is getting tired, though. I'm trying to hold it kind of tightly so I can keep a consistent positioning. It's kind of hurt. Ooh, man. Oh, man, I was so close. Painful. There were some of those levels, too, where I don't know how I did as good as I did. It felt like everything was falling apart, but I was still scraping by. Man. So close. Mario suit? When does he show up? I gotta be careful here. This is actually... I don't like the way this is making my arm feel. This is a little sketchy. Oh, that was a painful moment, though. Both literally and figuratively now. I don't want to really hurt myself doing this, you know? I'm just so close. This is the one with the surprises. This was harder than the final level, to be honest. Whoa, I thought I shot that one. Might have been too... yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, I should have started at the bottom, not the top there. Oh, but I still got it. It's that last one that was like really close to the edge. I got it. Only it was just 4 misses and not the 34 that it usually shows. Come on. I wonder why I am a little better at staying on top of it, going right to left. That's just what I practice more with now. There's no reason for it. Uh-oh. Did I rescue Mario there? I couldn't even tell. Oh, I failed one. What did I fail? I don't even remember. Okay, whatever. Guess I didn't rescue Mario. I don't even know what happened there, to be honest. That was a long time, right? Yeah, we talked about it a bit earlier, Sir Blue Knight. I think it's pretty cool, actually, to see the series come back. My only question now is, do I wait to play it 20 years from now for the Nintendo Challenge and be surprised for everyone to see? Or do I get impatient and play it now? My aim is struggling a little bit here. Man, why is it so hard for you to stay centered? In general, I just like seeing old franchises like that come back. I just think it's cool. I was talking with Suji too. I wonder if the like adventure elements of the game will actually be better too now that it's... Oh shoot, I just completely missed one up there, didn't I? No, I missed my life too. Bummer. That stunk. That was my chance to turn around, and I walked straight forward into my doom. I missed a missile and I missed Mario. I missed the pink one there for a second. Pretty close. Okay, that was pretty good. Come on. Hit the Mario. Not the Mario, but save the Mario. I'm not trying to hit Mario. Did I save it? I think I did. Scary. No. Did I save that all? Wow. I'm actually surprised. I need to save that one. That's it. Ah, bummer. Oh, come on. This just gets really hard near the end. Oh, come on. I can still do this. It's not over. It's not over. Oh, so bad there. I thought I missed for sure. No! Oh, I'm getting so off. No! Yeah. Ah, man, this level's hard. Look how many missiles there are. How did I do that before? Oh, man, it's just so tough. Level 30 at least is easy. I'm still mad I lost him right at the end. Oh, man. I don't know why I have such a hard time staying centered when I'm going on the second half of these. It's so weird. I don't know what the problem is. I Like, I don't know if it's just stress and then them being harder, or something about that direction is just harder for me to keep things steady. Man, I have to focus so hard on this game, man. This is a tough one. I don't know if it's quite reaching to the Earth levels, but it's pretty tough. It's definitely up there, one of the harder ones. To the Earth. I guess I did feel that a little bit before I got the scope, but to the Earth, there was a time where I was like, this feels just impossible. This doesn't even seem like I could do this. It did feel that way a little bit. The end of the last time I played this game, but the scope has helped a lot, or the scope part that I was missing. It's definitely made a difference. Whoa, where did you come from up there? Dang it. Oh, this is 23, I forgot. I need to watch out for that. It's on me. There's a chance to redeem myself, though. Mario on the next level. Oh, that was a little high. Oh, I still got it. Didn't get that, though. Shoot. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, it's like I want to restart now. Sorry, I'm just going to restart. This is terrible. Ooh, I don't know. My arms might be running out of steam already. I can't play this game for too long, man. Oops, sorry, that was disgusting. Wait, why are you here? How do they decide who to show at the end? Is it based on how far I made it? My arm is getting pretty tired. Phew. I feel like the aiming might be getting just a little off. That first level is actually really easy, comparatively. Oh man, what should I switch to? Tetris? If I don't make this, what I should play for my second half? Go back to Tetris on the Game Boy, get that harder goal. It's either that or more Game Boy Wars. I don't really want to start guiding until this one's done at this point. There's gonna be more Game Boy Wars after this game. Definitely. Between now and, Gaiden. That's for sure. I mean, I gotta do it eventually, like I said. The more I procrastinate it, the longer it'll stick around for. Whoa! Dang. That was not good. Take a hit and do it. Yep, Super Scope 6. I've been stuck on this for a while. As you can see, 10 hours. Oh, you have to be on point, though. If you're not, it all goes away. You only have 5 misses that you're allowed for 10 whole levels. I'm on the last 10 now, though. You're only allowed 3 bullets at once, too, so you have to be precise on it. Again. Gotta remember, this is the level where you need to look up constantly. These ones up there are sneaky. I don't know if that second one got him. Oh, it did. Okay, whew! I'm still mad at how close I got that previous one, man. It was literally right at the end. Why I missed those two? Get a little bit. Not steady. Whoa, that's not where I shot. I hate it when that happens. I don't know why it does sometimes. Ooh, I made up for it though. Nice! Good recovery. Ooh. Pausing, I'm glad they have pausing because it's necessary for recalibrating. That's why they let you do it whenever. It's just that they know that sometimes you get kind of off-centered with how you're looking at your scope. I keep getting a little off. Not doing bad, but scary. Should I didn't see them up here for a second. Okay, whew! That was good. A couple close calls, but... Okay, this is good. This is a good run so far. Second half. Change directions, though. This is where things get scary. Come on. Oh. off, man. Why is it so hard for me to stay centered in my scope here? Probably off again. Whoa, it's dang, that's so bad. That was not great. Man, why is it so hard for me on this side? Stay consistent. I can see again with this new part how much I get off. With this part I was missing. Only Mario appeared in everyone. Oh, I was just... Did I miss one? Dang it. Missed that too? Man, what is so hard for me on this side? I don't know why. No way. What is happening? What? Oh, man. This side is so tough. What I'm guessing it has to do with is, so whenever I aim at something, I quickly move, right? I find the missile, and then I move the side, and I shoot. I didn't push that. I didn't push anything. And if I'm going, if they're moving left, and I move left, I have to push my head with me. But if I move right, it's really easy for me to push my scope quickly, rather than my whole head. And I think that's what's causing problems. I'm not 100% sure. But I think when I'm adjusting for scope, I'm moving the scope and not my whole head, if that makes sense. So I have to constantly be, this is why I think my arm is starting to hurt. I have to constantly be pushing the scope into my head so that I'm able to kind of force me to have to move my whole head with it. But it's just not easy, man. Oh, it's tough. I'm so sad that I got as close as I did. It was only 3 missiles away. Well, 5 technically, and then I missed 2 of the 5. Those first 2 of the 5, and those last 3 would have been easy. What a bummer. Oh, I just don't know how much more I can play this with how much my arm is hurting from it. And I think that's what's hurting it, is I'm trying really hard to keep it steady and press it against my head, and that just hurts. Weird. It's one of these weird games where the physical aspect of it is a challenge. Man, I got so close. Let me just sit for a bit here. Give my arm a chance to refresh. Ooh, man. Hurt. That was so rough. I'm so sad I didn't get it that one time. As I was worried, too, I'm having trouble doing as good as I did that one time. It was like the stars aligned for that run, man. I was just on point. Having trouble replicating it, though. What level was I on there? Was that 17 or 18? I think that was just 17, right? I think I was doing that great. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine if I was using something actually with more weight to it. Or something that kicks back with every shot, you know? Doesn't change the fact that it's tough, though. The physical component of this game is just tough. The scope has helped a lot. The scope piece has definitely helped a lot. Getting this has been a lifesaver. But it's still not easy. It just requires you to be steady for such a long stretch. I want to deal with these extra shavings too. They don't matter that much, but maybe. At one of my previous where I interned at, one of my internships, our project had physical components to it that we were working on, and often for prototyping, our hardware engineer guy would use a 3D printer they had there. Pretty convenient, actually. And some of our final stuff. No. Guys, I just broke it. Oh, are you serious? How did that happen? No, I didn't. I think it's just like... No, I didn't. It pops out the way he made it, I think. Wait. How does it work, though? I think he printed both of these parts separately. Yeah, no, I didn't break it. You do realize, Nino, that the more you procrastinate, or I procrastinate Game Boy Wars, the more we just have to deal with it in the future. What's the point in seeing it now, rather than avoiding it now if I just have to see it later? I hope I put it in back right. Is this where it was? I'm concerned. I think this is how it was. Dude, I was barely touching it. At that point, that would be on the printer, but I guess I don't think I broke it. I think that's just how he made it. Yeah, it looks the same. Alright, I'm gonna try again here. If I beat this game, I'm definitely playing Game Boy Wars next, because that's what I've committed to doing, is after every game I'm playing Game Boy Wars next. Until I beat it. One map between each game. Alright, here we go again. Whatever new version of Super Scope will be possible to squeeze inside the scope. It's like basically VR at that point. Isn't that kind of what a VR shooting game is? Kind of hate how Mario shows up on my radar. I get why he does, but it makes me think I'm missing a missile. No, it would not make any sense for me to do that, because... I mean, at best, I could do, on the gun, but that wouldn't matter too much. There's no way you can see what I see, because my face is covering up the hole. There's no way you can see what I'm seeing. It just wouldn't work. And a shot from the back wouldn't accurately show where I'm aiming anyway, because I'm actually aiming where the scope lines up, not where the gun lines up. So if you were to look down the barrel of the gun, I'm completely aiming in the wrong spot. That's what the calibration is for. So I'm actually, everything I'm shooting is way to the left of where it actually is on my screen, compared to the front of the gun at least. Just due to the nature of the scope. Oh, I knew I missed it. I realized it when it was too late. I was too caught up in worrying about my alignment there. Dang it! Oh, I did bad. Ugh. Man, I'm going up. Ah, this one is not going good. I might just be time for me to retire soon for today for this game. Just having difficulty keeping up. Oh shoot, that was over. Yeah, that was terrible. Wow. Man. And my vertical distance feels like it's kind of bad. Need to recalibrate. Sometimes it doesn't seem that bad. Is there 2 green missiles there? That keeps tricking me for some reason every time I get there. I think there's only 1, and then I look and there's 1, and I can't tell if I missed it, or if there's a second one, but I think there's 2, and it's throwing me off. Alright, easy part done. Lost over half my lives. Not a good sign. Let's go. Already. Man, it's so hard. I can tell I'm getting off, and I don't know why. Oh, nice. I saved it right at the last second. Man, it's so tough. When I start missing yellows like I am now, that's when you know it's rough. Although what I keep doing is I keep actually shooting too much to the right, I think. Getting too used to the timing of the harder missiles that I'm over adjusting for the yellows. Hold on, barely. If only I didn't mess up earlier, this would actually probably be going a lot better. Man. How hard was this level? I don't remember. Did this get me? I think this did get me on a run after where I did really good. I think I died on this one, right? So close. This is as good as I did when I first got here. I just can't mess up again. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is where I was at when I first got here. The time where I almost made this. I had one life left when it started. Yes! Oh, man, I missed one right at the end there again. Woo! Man, that was a tough game. I was so tense there at the end. Oh, man. I did it. Super Scope 6 beaten. The magic scope piece was the missing part of the puzzle. Lieutenant. Is that what I got in the other rings? I don't remember. I'll have to review the footage. Or is it just that every single one of the 3 game modes is a different rank? Oh, man. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Thank you, Suji. Thank you, Nino. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you, more. That was a tough one. That was a lot harder than I was expecting to be, but it is done. Oh, man. Push end one last time. Thank you, Magic Joy and Earn, for the GGs. Super Scope 6 complete.